What in the world were they thinking? Seriously, Dolphins fans, can someone explain the Jonnu Smith trade to me? Because right now, it feels less like a strategic chess move and more like accidentally knocking over your own king in the middle of a championship match. Were we so blinded by some phantom future that we willingly gave away a piece that was right there, ready to contribute, ready to make a difference now? The confusion isn't just lingering. It's practically screaming from the rooftops of Hard Rock Stadium, and every snap without Smith only amplifies the echoes of a decision that simply refuses to make sense. From the moment the news broke, a collective eyebrow raise rippled through the NFL landscape. Jonnu Smith, a tight end with a proven ability to create yards after the catch, a dynamic presence in an offense built on speed and mismatches, was shipped off to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for what exactly? A swap of late-round draft picks that felt less like a haul and more like pocket change? At the time, the immediate justification offered was a potential return of supposedly unretired Darren Waller. But let's be honest, Waller's history of injuries, and the fact that he's barely seen the field since, makes that explanation feel thinner than a blade of grass on a scorched field. It was a gamble, a hopeful whisper against a roar of immediate need. And it's a gamble that, so far, has left us feeling shortchanged. The true head-scratcher here isn't just about who we got back, or who we might have gotten back. It's about what Jonnu Smith is, and what he could have been for this Miami Dolphins offense. We've poured significant resources into Tua Tagovailoa, building an aerial assault around his precision and the blistering speed of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Smith, with his athleticism and ability to stretch the seam or break tackles in the open field, was a natural complement to that system. He offered a different dimension, a reliable target who could turn a short gain into a significant chunk play, alleviating pressure on our star receivers and providing Tua with another trusted outlet. Think about those crucial third downs, those red zone opportunities where every inch matters. Smith's presence would have been invaluable, a physical mismatch for many linebackers and safeties. Instead, that weapon is now in Pittsburgh, making plays for someone else. The frustration isn't just ours. It's echoed by national observers. Ben Solak of ESPN, a sharp analyst who keeps a close eye on the league, didn't mince words. Taking X to voice his disbelief. He called the Jonnu Smith trade potentially the worst decision of the offseason for the Dolphins. And while he admitted it might be an exaggeration, the sentiment resonated deeply. This wasn't just a casual observation. It was a gut reaction from someone who understands the intricacies of NFL offenses. Solak's post came before the Dolphins' recent Thursday night football clash, a game where Miami's offense, at times, looked like it was missing that extra spark, that crucial piece to push them over the edge. Falling 10 points behind a formidable opponent like the Buffalo Bills, you couldn't help but wonder, could Jonnu Smith have been the difference? Could his ability to churn out those tough yards after the catch, to convert a critical third and short, have swung the momentum? It's a hypothetical we're forced to grapple with, and it's a painful one. This trade wasn't just about shedding salary or making room on the roster. It felt like a divestment from a proven asset without a clear, immediate upgrade. In a league where every single play, every single player can be the difference between a playoff berth and an early exit, giving away a player of Smith's caliber, especially for what we received in return, feels like a self-inflicted wound. It raises questions about the long-term vision versus the short-term impact, and whether the front office truly understood the value Smith brought to this specific offensive scheme. Was it a casualty disguised as a strategic move? Or was it a miscalculation of how much his unique skill set contributed to the overall fluidity and unpredictability of the Dolphins' attack? Whatever the underlying reason, the outcome is clear. A talented player who could have helped us win now is gone, and his absence is palpable. So, as we look ahead, the Jonnu Smith trade remains a perplexing asterisk on what was otherwise a promising offseason. It's a decision that continues to haunt the edges of every offensive drive, a constant reminder of a potential contributor who could have been. We can only hope that the grand plan behind this move eventually reveals itself, and that the Dolphins find a way to overcome this self-imposed hurdle. Until then, the confusion and a touch of exasperation will undoubtedly persist among the Fins faithful. What do you all think about the Jonnu Smith trade? Are you as baffled as I am, or do you see a hidden genius in the move that I'm missing? Drop your thoughts in the comment below. Let's get a real discussion going. And don't forget to hit that like button if you're feeling the same frustration. Your support helps us keep bringing you the most passionate Dolphins analysis out there. Fins up.